off. Kettle on. Turn this up. Sun peeking through the curtains, we already in gear. Whole town tuned in, bring your coffee over here. Dial locked in, yeah, you know how we do. It's the community wake up with news you can use. Community wake up morning show. Charles and Damali on the go. News you can use right here, right now. We break it down, put it in your lifestyle. Charles got the headline straight, never hollow. Damali got the game plan, moves you can follow. Traffic and the weather, what's popping at the school. From the block to the boardroom, we keep you in the loop. Yeah. Community wake up morning show. Charles and Damali on the go. News you can use right here, right now. We break it down, put it in your lifestyle. From the front porch to the car, hustle. Keep it light, keep it real, keep the hometown muscle. Turn it up, let the whole crew know. You rockin' with the community wake up morning show.
Okay, do we have sound? Yeah, we got
microphone
sound.
check.
Yeah.
We do.
There we go.
Mic
Yeah.
check. Mic check. Mic check. So you're a mixed bag of emotions.
Mixed bag of emotions. My Thunder lost last night, but I already said from the very beginning that we were going 7 games in this series. I already said that.
Right.
So I don't even know why I'm upset about it.
You know what it is? At this point, I reconciled everything with myself. And it all comes down to one game.
Yep.
All the theatrics, all the drama, who should have did this, who should have did that, or whatever. Everything goes out the window because it all is going to boil down to one game at the Paycom Center.
Yep.
Where we got the MVP and we are the champs and we got one of the best fan bases in the country.
Yep.
And I just feel like at that point, I've already said it in overtime.
Yep.
Shea Butter is going to be Shea Butter, and everything in the past will be all forgotten.
Right.
What do you think?
Because you know what? That's how it is. So, you can have a great game and everybody's talking about you the best thing since sliced bread. Then you mess up, and have a bad game. And then they're like, oh, man, we don't think they're going to make it. We don't know if the Thunder's going to last. And, they're just doing, just like, come on, man.
Hey, you know what? We are prisoners of the moment. You might not want to be the prisoner of the moment, but you are a prisoner of the moment. And then here we are now, Damali. Now we have a platform with a lot of listeners. So we too have to also be prisoners of the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know last night I tried to call Damali. Guess what? She would not answer the phone. Out of service. Hit her quietly. I said yes. It said no. So I am unavailable. I'll see you on the community wake up in the morning, Charles. Right. I ain't got nothing to talk about. But at the end of the day, that's what a series is about. It's a reason why it's a 7-game series, because it's strategic.
Yeah.
Everybody's constantly making adjustments. And shout out to the San Antonio Spurs, because they handled the business.
They handled the business.
The nuns was back out.
Yes.
And they looked happy. The nuns look happy. He had on the mom suit. So
we get that again.
A lot of bald head people in the city. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of bald head people walking around. Shout out to the moms out there too. And you know what? That's the thing. And I said it yesterday. I thought that if Jay Will played, J Dub, I said they may get it. But I didn't realize that Mitchell didn't play.
No, he didn't.
Mitchell, to me, he's the leader. He's the main character in that second unit. And he comes in getting buckets.
Yeah.
So my thought for game 7, they're going to have Mitchell. Now they're going to have J-Dub. They the Thunder going to be focused, and we don't really lose back-to-back.
No.
So I think
we don't.
It's going to go down. But it's been such a great series. So don't y'all be out here in the streets fighting folks. So even in Oklahoma City when we win, see, in some cities, they turn over cars. Right. They start throwing stuff. Look, in Oklahoma, we're not going to do all that. But we're going to get this victory. Because here's the thing, the New York Knicks just sitting over there watching us battle it out.
Yes.
And they healing, feeling
and they
good.
Chilling. They getting massages. They ready.
And you got to be a little nervous about that because every time the Knicks come outside, they sweeping people. And I don't think that would happen with either one of these teams because you talk about being battle tested.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be done went through it. So we don't know how that's going to all pan out. But nevertheless, it is the weekend, Damali. There's a lot going on. And Damali, this morning I was driving in. Continue your prayers for our community. When we say our community, we're talking about local, national, international. There has been so much loss lately, Damali. Yeah. And, and being in certain positions, you still got to find a way to bounce back and keep pushing through. But for everybody out there, man, if you've lost someone, anybody, whether it's close, a classmate, family, friend, niece, nephew, grandma, mama, daddy, whomever, Community Wake Up is with y'all.
Absolutely.
Because they come in so fast, we don't want to be insensitive to what's going on. So let's not forget those people. Continue to reach out, continue to check on them, continue to make sure they are right. Because guess what, Damali? A lot of people just get back to their normal everyday life. But when you have a loss, you don't just get back to everyday life like that. So let's just remember to keep all those people in our prayers. And where you can show up. And if you can't show up, still pray for the people and find another way to support.
Absolutely. Want to quickly remind you guys that next week we are going to have a satellite permit center office right here at the 36th Street North Event Center, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. It is here for the entire month of June. So you can get in-person conversation with folks from the city of Tulsa in the permitting department. Who needs to know this and who should attend? Builders, developers, contractors, design professionals, and residents with permit questions or needs. If you are doing some type of renovation at your home, most of your renovations require a permit. I'm sure a lot of you did not know that. You think once you get your home, you can do what you want to do because it's your house. Right. Well, technically you can't. However, there is a process that you need to go through in order to do that. You're
not supposed to do that.
Exactly.
And another thing, too, when Ray put your ceiling fan up and then it fall down the next day, this is why you get a permit. When your house is leaning to the left and it should be straight, that, my friend, is why you need to get a permit. Right. When you're fussing and fighting with people because they came and put one board on your roof and you've never seen them again. You've never seen them, Damali. They ran off. This is why it's critically important to make sure people have a permit because it's critically important. And I'm so thankful, Damali, that the city of Tulsa would trust us and our location to allow our community, located in North Tulsa, 1125 East 36th Street North. But you can come from anywhere in Tulsa County.
Yes.
But come here and get your questions answered. I think it'll be a lot more personable. You ain't got to pay nothing. Now, Coach Larry, my partner, said that I can charge for water. So I'm not going to charge you to park anywhere over here on my street because I had a plan. But Damali and Larry said, Charles, you can't do that. That's why they don't want to go downtown. So just come on in, get your business handled. We're going to be taking care of our business. Right. Look, people, it's a lot of development going on in our community, and we need to participate in the generational wealth. Not just in our community, in your community. If stuff is going on, find a way to get engaged. Damali, all this exchange of wealth, we got to find a way to participate, not just be consumers. You look and go, ooh, I can't wait for that restaurant to open so I can spend all my money. You got to think about, no, how can I participate in some form or fashion of that restaurant, that grocery store, these developments, these buildings, these townhomes that's coming in so that I can benefit from that some way, somehow.
I totally agree. So they're going to be here on Tuesdays from 8 o'clock a.m. until noon, and then on Thursdays from noon to 4. So they'll be helping people with the permitting process and applications. They'll be answering questions and troubleshooting. They'll do residential plan reviews, and then they'll also provide one-on-one assistance with permitting. So again, that's going to be right at the 36th Street North Event Center, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Govern yourselves accordingly the entire month of June. If you need those services, they are here to help.
Yeah, and another thing I'll add, and I won't go too far with it, Damali and I also are developers. And starting next month, we're going to be getting into our very own development. So for some of you out there, maybe some of you secret listeners, we got my number. Reach out to us. So if you would like to participate, like I don't want to get all the way out there, but I want to find a way to participate in something that helps me generate some extra income and the like, then just kind of reach out to me or Damali, and we'll let you know what we got going on. Because the thing about us, we allow our whole entire community to participate. In our community, not just local, it's local, national, or international. But hey, we said it, Damali, said, look, man, if community don't take advantage of all this development going on, we're going to put on our hard hat. So we went to the Development Academy. We penciled our first development. And we're going to go ahead and launch that thing. You ready for it, Damali?
I am. I really am. I'm excited about it because we do need housing in North Tulsa, which is the reason why I live in Owasso at the present time, is because when I was getting ready to purchase my home, there was not any new development happening at that time. And at the time, I wasn't about like buying a lot and doing all, I was too new and too fresh. And so I didn't understand that, philosophy. And then I didn't know any builders at the time in order to build, so I was like, okay, let me just go to an up and coming community. And so I ended up moving to Owasso, and that's where I've been since 1998. But there's so much great development that's happening in our own community. And I've always said that, I would love to be a part of what is coming up and helping to create pocket communities in our own neighborhood. So this is going to be great for me. I cannot wait. Y'all know, I think I miss HGTV.
I know. If you didn't know,
I'm ready to
tell
get my
again.
hammer
You miss
out.
who?
HGTV.
It seems
you better
weird
ask somebody.
to see Damali rolling, how she dressed up. She got to have her hair done, her nails done, what have you. But then now in the back seat, you see a measuring tape. You see a couple of hammers.
Yes,
you see a tool belt.
it.
You see a hard hat. You see boots and
Yes.
Timbs and all this stuff.
Listen.
I'm like, where are you going?
Yeah, to
But
make something.
Damali will get a hammer and get busy, y'all.
Don't play with me.
But nevertheless, look, if you've never thought about it, if you've been considering, like we said, reach out to us because we got a solid plan, a solid development, and we don't want to go on and then you look and see structures coming up and say, they didn't tell nobody about nothing. So we come into the community first because we've been laying this groundwork for us to be able to participate in the things that's coming up. And just in case you didn't get a chance, then now you have an opportunity. And also save and mark your calendar. We'll talk about it later on June 20th. Right here at 1125 East 36th Street North, we're going to have other developers and builders and contractors and all of that stuff coming in. We're going to come together and be intentional about how we find land, how we build. The permitting people are going to be here so you can get your permit. And then if you just need a home, we're going to have Merton Huff come through because I done seen the structures coming up. Did you see it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've already seen them.
Look, y'all. Now, the tiny homes, no problem with the tiny homes, but this is not that, right? These are homes up to 3,000 square feet. We talking about 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3-car garages. And these homes are $100,000 less than Bixby or Wasso and all of that. I'm talking about super nice homes here. And here's your qualification. You got to make under $170,000, which is mainly everybody I know, including me. Also, and then even if your credit is in the 500s, they still going to find a way to get. Look. They're going to give you $20,000 to go towards your down payment and all that. So you're not going to have to come out of your pocket or anything. So if you got a job, hold on and don't slap your boss yet. Because you need to keep that job, have a couple pay stubs, but make sure you come out on June 20th. It's only going to be 9 to 11:30. It's going to be Juneteenth weekend, but we about moving the community forward because there's a lot of systems out here against us getting what we need.
Right.
But you got this system that's for you getting what you need. And some of y'all out there in some different spots, Tulsa, Oklahoma may be one of those spots on your list. And I might think about pulling up in Tulsa one time because we making some stuff. Damali, look at her excitement. Her feet down there moving. She got on boots right now. She got a boot, a nail, and some screws down here. But you're going to see us moving forward. And we let y'all capture everything. So again, hey, it's Friday. It's mid-year? And let's make some halftime adjustments.
And I'll just expound on this just a little bit. When Charles is talking about participate, What participation means is this. If you are an investor and you are looking to get some quick returns on a project, say for instance, grandma left you some money, or your great Uncle Louis left you some money,
Louis.
and you just got it sitting in the bank. Well, we all know that the bank is only gonna give you about a 1% return on your money for the whole year. So there's an opportunity for you to make more than that and create some generational wealth for you and your family. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about participate. So for those of you who are out there that have a little nest egg sitting there and you want to earn some quick returns and be a part of something that's going to bless and benefit the community long term, then hey, give us a shout, give us a call, hit us up. If you don't have our personal phone numbers, then you can hit us up on social media via Messenger, and we will give you a shout back, and we'll talk to you about what we can do and what that looks like for you to participate.
Most of the new millionaires that look like us, guess what? They're in the real estate space.
Oh yeah,
they builders,
real estate is where to
developers.
be. Yeah.
And now we happen to sit right in the middle of it. Not just the development piece, but then you shoot AI on top of that. You put the innovation on top of that. I keep saying it from the beginning when we started the show. We're getting ready to create the next generation of millionaires. And it don't matter if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, or 80. Find a way to be able to now leave something for your family and to also enjoy those things right now on today. But again, it's Friday. We want to just kind of throw that out there. 17 after the hour. It's about 70 degrees. I think it's supposed to rain a little bit. Maybe it's supposed to be kind of crazy today. So bring a coat, a hat, and a tank top when you leave the house today, and a tank top, because it might go up 90 degrees. You never know, but you want to be prepared.
You never know when we're talking about Oklahoma weather.
Damali, you ready for the weekend, though? It is.
I am ready for the weekend.
Oh, you said that with your
ready.
chest.
I am so ready.
Look, the thing at the top of your head starts speaking. I said, I'm ready too. You just see, whatever that is, it has a voice.
Don't do that.
It has I'm telling you, the thing said something up there. I'm telling you, I heard what it said. But
yes, no, I am ready for the weekend. It is Legacy Fest weekend.
It sure will.
It was Legacy Fest week when we started talking about it. Now it's Legacy Fest weekend.
It's time.
And we are about to have a blast, whether it rains or not.
Right.
Now, so y'all stop calling me and asking me, well, what are they going to do if it rains? We're going to still have a good time right out there where we said we was going to have a good time. So
just go on to Walmart and get your rain
boots, get your raincoat, get your umbrella. We're going to go on out there.
And I can tell you this one thing about Oklahoma, and I've been here for a little bit, y'all. Yeah. Since I was 21. When they say it's going to rain, it's typically when it won't rain. Right? And then when you think, they say, man, a 90% chance of rain, and you get there and it don't rain.
Yes.
Then when you think it's not going to rain, what are those storm clouds doing over here? So my thought is just pray, get your family together. Let's get ready to have a good time, because you got the vendors, you got the food, you can shop, you can eat, you can enjoy. And if you miss everything else, Fantasia going to be hitting the stage tomorrow at 8 p.m. So for you, some of you that who have never been to Tulsa, this is the opportunity to be the uncle of the year, the auntie with the boots on the ground of the year, and all that good stuff, because you get to get out, get on the lawn, grab your lawn chair, sit back and enjoy some Fantasia on Greenwood in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I can't wait. Here's another thing. News people, stop getting out here acting like the Black Wall Street rally had a whole bunch of issues and why should you get out? That's what I don't like, Damali. Stop it. Don't get on. That's why you got to take time when you come to our community to get involved in the community before you get on news and start reporting, because it seems like every time we're getting ready to get together, have a good time, instead of covering all the healing and all the programs and all the stuff that's been going on all week, the stuff going on at the Dream Center with the kids, and they talking through not crashing, not at all. So we're doing all these things to make adjustments. Dr. Crutcher got the kids on with video games and all that. Instead of covering all that, well, what had happened was, and then you're reporting bad on the Black Wall Street rally when the rally didn't have any issues with people coming from all over the country, in 22 different countries and all over the United States of America. And we had zero issues. The little issues that did happen was after the party was over, the late night, the creepy crawlers. No, I ain't gonna call it like that, Damali, but nevertheless, don't let other people. So you get on live, you take your pictures and you show the positive things that are happening. Now, every now and then something does happen. But that can happen on north, south, east, or west Tulsa.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We address that as a city and we keep moving forward. But y'all stop getting out of here and trying to make or put some negative on some positive that we trying to do, because we need to get together, Damali, right now to have a good time. So whether you're black, white, green, or yellow, we want you all to party with us. But come in with a person with a positive attitude and good vibes, because we're going to have a great time on this weekend. Also, don't forget, my boy going to be acting this weekend. He's going to be on the stage falling out and jumping up Stephen Keys with Theater North. So
Not
to
falling down and
Alicia,
jumping up.
Miss Maybell, it's a lot of great stuff going on. So just come out. Still keep your head on the swivel because you still do have folks out here that's up to no good. But for the most part, we have a great time. The atmosphere is great, and we're going to enjoy this weekend, Damali.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I think with all of that being said,
Yes.
so it cracks me up because one day it's me on a soapbox, the next day it'll be Charles on a soapbox.
Damali, this your community, but when you watch the news and they say, hey, they're going to be doing this, are y'all scared to get out? What's going on? It's your community. How does that make you feel when you know that's not the case? Because we out here, we outside. This is where we reside. How does it make you feel?
Listen, I have been hearing that for years.
Uh-oh.
You got to remember that I worked in the legal space, and for the most part, in most law offices that I worked in, I was the only person that looked like me. So anytime anything happened, then it's like, oh my God, are you nervous? I'm like, what are you talking about?
What?
This is not a third world country in North Tulsa.
Right.
Even though that's what is depicted on mainstream media, that is not what it is. And thank God for the people who are working in mainstream media right now that are changing the narrative. They're working to change the narrative about what is happening, and they are members of the NABJA, the National Black Association of Journalists.
Right.
So we appreciate them so much for just being able to help us change the narrative, because some of the stuff that you hear, and that's why I love doing this show, because some of the stuff that you hear in mainstream media is not what's happening in our community. And so we're going to tell you, now when we cutting up, we're going to tell you we cutting up.
Right.
But for the most part, most of the stuff that you hear is not the truth. And so we want to make sure that it is understood. But it gets on my nerves.
Well,
I can tell you that. It really gets on my nerves when people say stuff.
We only cut up a little bit when it's over 100 degrees and you won't stop talking. Because we don't like to talk when it gets too hot.
Right.
See, in our community, we're sweeping around our point. When it's over 100 degrees and you're sweating, when we sitting there blinking, looking at you and you're talking, and we're not smiling or responding, that means stop talking. Now we can
just shut up.
We got 15 minutes, and we're gonna will you please be quiet and go get me a slushie or something, or go buy me or get me a cool cold drink or something like that. But other than that, everything is good. And here's the thing, and then it's the Jedi mind trick of why. And that's why you can't sometimes trust what you see on TV, because people buying up lots and building houses and stuff. You come out here, it's $400,000 million home being built right here in North Tulsa right now. You come out here, people rollerblading, riding bikes, on skateboards. It's a vibe. So don't fall for a Jedi mind trick, because there's the exchangement of generational wealth happening right now, and you got to find a way to get involved.
That's right. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our morning affirmation.
Yes.
We got a lot of stuff to cover, and it seems like it's going to be a soapbox kind of day.
It ain't going to be a soapbox. I'm off the soapbox. It's the weekend. It's Friday.
We going to see.
Yeah, but you know what, Damali? That's why we got the Community Wake Up morning show.
That's
you can wake up not just mentally, but then for the news out here, you come here to get the real news that you can use.
Right. Yes, totally agree.
All
right, so we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out.
I got to do it one more time because I'm still mad about these people trying to say negative stuff about the community. Can we breathe 2 more times, Damali? Because you know what I'm talking about, Damali?
Y'all see what I'm talking about?
We got to breathe 2 more times.
Okay.
This is going to be for the people. Breathe in, breathe out. Come on out to the north side and see these houses, this development and all this stuff going on, all the good food and all the good. Don't be listening to that, especially if you look like us.
Right.
You're looking like us and you out there. That's diabolical.
Okay.
Let me breathe in 2 more times.
Breathe in.
No, I'm just playing.
And breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out.
Lord help them.
So today's theme is building systems. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And our show is going to be centered around. So this is what our affirmation says. I build systems that create consistency, growth, and sustainability. Now, what does that mean? The first part says, I build systems. Systems are organized ways of doing things repeatedly and effectively. A system can include routines, plans, structures, habits, and processes that help things run smoothly. Instead of depending only on the motivation or emotion, systems help create stability. You create organized ways to help yourself succeed consistently. Now, the next piece says that create consistency. Consistency means showing up regularly, repeated positive habits, and staying disciplined over time. Systems help people stay on track even when life gets busy or difficult. Good systems help you stay steady. And the next piece says growth. Growth happens when systems are designed to improve knowledge, finances, health, businesses, relationships, and community impact. Growth is usually gradual and requires intentional effort. Your systems help you keep getting better. And then the last piece says and sustainability. So sustainability means creating something that can continue long term without falling apart or causing burnout. It's about balance, structure, long term thinking, and stability. You build things that can last. So the bigger message is this affirmation is about intentional structure, discipline, long term planning, and building stability and success over time. Because success is not just about big moments, it's about building systems that continue working day after day. When you create strong systems, you make growth, consistency, and sustainability more possible. And this has been today's affirmation, which was brought to us by Theater North, the Colored Museum, last weekend playing. So you guys get to watch it on Saturday and Sunday, and then it's out of here. So make sure you go get your tickets.
Damali, I absolutely love that affirmation because that's what we got to do. Building systems.
Yes.
And the reason why I think that is good is when you look at our government right now, it's trying to destroy systems that was put together that would make life easier for us.
For everyone.
And for everyone in that manner, right? But then you notice when you have a good system and it's working for everyone, then people want to destroy those systems. Because a lot of time people only want systems that's going to work for the 1%.
Correct.
And I don't know why you would want that system. Why would you want something that only works for 1% of the people in the country? Greed. You know, you want everybody else to be robotic. You want all the wealth for yourself, all that for your family. So again, when you see people breaking down systems, we can rebuild a bigger and better Damali system, like you said. And systems like the 36th Street North Event Center, you know, it's basically a system, but it's 10 years of just being consistent. Our Edurate Youth and Family Fun Center, you know, 53,000 square feet, 15 acres of land, 15 years of a system to help our youth, adults, dance team, spring break camp, summer camp, after school, movie cinema, commercial kitchen, sports, and all of that. It's a system. Now kids are graduating, going to college, graduating from high school. So you do something that can disrupt the system that might be the school to prison pipeline. But if you create a system, you can start working against that. So now it's still only 15% of our kids graduating from high school, 25% are graduating, then 50% are graduating. 80%. Now your community start looking better.
A lot different.
Start looking a lot different. So you got to build system for yourself sometime in your own community and be intentional about it. But when you think about Damali building systems, what is it that you think about?
Well, I think about longevity.
I like that.
So without a system, then you're not going to be able to keep things in play after you're gone. And so that's one of the things that we work really hard at, is trying to figure out what is going to be the best and most conducive system that's going to allow all of the things and the foundation that we've laid throughout our tenure with World One Development. How do we continue to make sure that this stuff continues? Because at some point, Charles is not going to be here. Damali's not going to be here. So it's going to be the community wake up with somebody else, right? Up here on this wall. But
no, we ain't going to do that.
Why not?
Because we're going to create an AI.
So we're going to be around forever. Y'all going to see our faces forever.
We ain't never leaving. It's going to be, and then we're going to be getting younger and younger. Be like, wait a minute, Charles and Damali back 21? I thought they were about 90 and 100. They're older than the ancestors. Now they still.
Right, and they still here.
That's a real reality, Damali.
That is a real reality.
So normally you're gone, but now with AI and all of that, what's real, what's fake? So now when you see stuff, you got to pick somebody, throw something at them.
Well, you got to know from the fruit that they bear, right? So understanding that as long as you're getting authentic news, then you know it's us. Whether it's AI or not, you know it's us.
But continue with your story. I don't want to throw you off, but then that made me think about it when I said it. But nevertheless, Charles Damali might not be here forever. So what's going to go on?
So, I mean, we have to have systems in play, and we have to have, things set up so that the next generation can pick up the baton and keep running. And, there's a goal. What is the end goal? So whatever that end goal is, there needs to be a system that's going to be able to carry that goal goal to fruition. So that's what we try to do. And that's what today is all about, is to talk about building systems so that now it's on the front of our brain and we're thinking about that. That's really what this whole community wake up show is all about. It's throwing themes out there. So every day we have a different theme, but it's something for you to think about, and it's hopefully you'll be able to pick up a nugget that you can put in your back pocket to be able to use at some point in the future, or be able to build on or think about, and think about how you can affect the world we live in today.
Right.
And leave it better than the way we found it.
Kind of like the Greenwood way. That's the beauty of being here, is we got the blueprint a long time ago, because here at the end of the day, it's also the spirit of the system. You got to think, the reason why we ended up here was because of a system that needed us. Now we have to find a way to shake our way out of the cotton fields, but it still was a system. Like, we need somebody to come in here and work this system. So now you got to think about when people say, well, no, I don't want to pick no cotton no more. I want to go to college. I want to own an insurance company. I want to be a doctor. I want to you start now disrupting the system. I think what's going on right now, they might be trying to push people back toward that system. You got to be careful out here. History can't repeat itself. And I'm only saying that to say, come next month, y'all, we got to go vote.
We have got to vote.
Y'all see this system?
June
Project 2025 and all that stuff coming. All that is what that's all systems. So we got to do something, put ourselves in a better position so that we don't have to fall victim to a system that we absolutely don't want.
Yes. So I'll go to the live really quick and acknowledge some folks. So I see Ambrose Stevenson is on.
Ambrose.
Good morning, brother.
What's going on?
Mr. Larry Harris is on.
Hey, I just talked about you now. I'm not going to charge you to park. Start next week with our satellite office, but I will have water for $5 a bottle, but it's going to be fresh and cold. The best water you've ever had.
Not the best water you ever had.
Best.
Uncle Brian is on. I knew Uncle Brian was going to get started. Soon as I just knew it. Uncle Brian says SGA flops. So if he can't flop, they don't win. And then he says, Charles, it's monks. Charles be saying mums.
I say that on purpose.
I know you do.
Because then they can't say I said it about them, so I remix it.
Yeah. And he said it's not mums.
No, because I'm scared of monks. Have you seen what they do with the stick?
Right.
When they split and go fly and run on top of the... So I ain't going to say it. I can say, no. I didn't say it was some other people.
Right.
It was mums, not monks that I was talking about. I got you, Uncle Brian.
Mom is watching.
Hey, Mom.
Uncle Brian said, woke me up on the wrong side, Charles. Why?
It's going to be all right.
Mood?
It's the weekend.
It's the rain. It's okay. It's cleansing. We're going to be fine. Gary Lee, cousin Gary Lee over there says, good morning from the Oklahoma Eagle. Good morning, cousin.
I know. They took all of your Oklahoma Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
They flew.
Yeah.
They
How
flew
many Eagles we got this week? We don't have no more.
They gone, cousin.
Like the day after we got them.
Right.
Let's see. David Banks said, good morning, cousin.
What's going on? Look, let me tell you something. This is like one of my favorite cousins of all time.
Yes.
So long as he don't write a book and he start telling the story. All the crazy stuff I used to talk about growing up when I used to be ragging and talking. And my cousin is one of the people that if somebody came, like if I came up, he'll say, Charles, man, I'm going to give you $5 to talk about this person.
Oh, God.
No, it used to be so bad that before I could say something, everybody bust out laughing and take off running.
Oh,
because all I would say was, see, that's why you... And it is. I couldn't. I'm like, I ain't said the joke yet.
I ain't said it yet.
But man, this cousin right here, look, hustling too, raking yards, cutting tree limbs, working at diesel, trying to also. So that's one of my favorite cousins at all times. Welcome to the show, cuzzo.
Donnie said, hope I can get on. He said it's a busy morning right now, so he got a lot of stuff going on, but he hopped in for a second.
Tell your boss to give you a minute, bro.
Yeah. Mr. Larry said, good morning.
Good morning.
Brenda Harbin is watching.
What's going on, fam?
And let's see who else is on. My thing be acting up.
Girl,
let's see.
We had 85 secret listeners as soon as I got on. I said, uh-oh. So shout out to the secret listeners on this weekend because it's going down. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Ambrose said the news is already talking bad about the Black Wall Street Festival this weekend. Let's not increase the body count in the jail. Exactly. Let's just not do that. And I will say this. It's people bringing drama down to our festival that ain't got nothing to do with the festival.
Nothing.
It's just they know that you're going to be there because you on the live saying, yeah, I'm down here at the Greenwood on doing this. And so they're like, oh, yeah, on site. I'm going down there as soon as I see it on site. Well, see, take that mess somewhere else.
Right.
Don't bring it down on hallowed ground. Down on Greenwood, because that is where our ancestors bled and died. They burned our city down, our community down. So at the end of the day, why are you down here creating drama? Take that mess somewhere else. I don't care where you take it, but just don't bring it down on Greenwood.
That's the thing about when you don't understand your history.
Exactly.
You know, you don't understand its sacred
absolute
land.
foolishness.
You don't understand who bled and died for you to be able to even be out here at a festival. You know what I'm saying? And you can just discount that. But the one thing I can say, we had Dr. Crutcher come on the show.
We did.
On Tuesday.
And did.
Look, kiddos, they got a lot of fun stuff for y'all to do. And Damali, I like that. They're going to be doing video games and all kind of stuff specifically for the youth.
For the kids.
For the kids.
You know, and I heard that Lil JJ is performing.
Lil JJ performing. They got stuff for the youth. So
Jay Friday's son, he's going to be performing.
I think on one side of it, sometime with festivals, you know, we got Lakeside. So we, and that's going to be Fantasia this weekend now. But I'm just saying, sometime at festival, we got the old school, and they don't know about some of the old school bands be going on. So I'm glad with
they
Legacy
know.
Fest.
If you got a grandma, you know, because we cleaning up to these songs.
It be two different festivals going on. Over here, we on the lawn. Doom, doom,
having a good old time.
Doom, doom, doom. Over there,
foolishness.
You're running with nothing happening. You're doing TikTok things. You're trying to get views. It's something totally different going on. So this time, let's just get together and just do it together. But if nothing else, let's not fight. You leave your weapons at home. Ain't nobody looking.
Well, I can tell you this. So let me just tell you guys this right now. First of all, security is going to be in full effect.
So
understand. So if you come down to Greenwood, you better make sure you leave all that other stuff at the house, because you're going to be arrested on site and they're going to cart you off, and goodbye and good riddance.
Right.
So don't even bring the drama.
Right.
You know, they're not allowing coolers this year.
Right.
So, you know, now we ain't got to worry about people getting too drunk. You know, because now you can only get things at certain vendors, right? They are not allowing big bags, so don't even try to bring that. We're not allowing, they have a whole list. If you go to blackwallstreetlegacyfest.com, there is a list. It talks about security protocol that's going to be in play. Now, a lot of y'all, the people that cause drama, they ain't going to want to come because it's too much security.
It's going to be 80, It's going to be 85 to 90 degrees. I just want to say this. So you don't need a hoodie. You don't need a ski mask.
Yeah.
It's going to be 90
What are we doing?
degrees. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
So yeah, we ain't going to be on the soapbox like that. But I'm just saying it's going to be 80 to 90 degrees. So you don't need two hoodies and the ski mask and all of that, because it appears that you're at the wrong
up
party.
To no good.
And we're not saying that's what it is, and we okay with culture and dress codes and all of that, but it's still, you just don't want to bring attention to yourself that you don't want. And another thing, the last thing I'm going to say is festivals is not a daycare. So you can stay at home.
Parents.
So you don't grab 5, 6, 7, 8 kids and 10, 11, 12
unattended,
knowing they ADHD, and then bring them. No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm sorry, Lord. But knowing they hyperactive,
right?
And you want to drop them off, and now somebody else got to govern and try to manage your kid, and you didn't want to deal with them at the crib,
right?
So now you want to take them and drop them off with somebody. Yeah, with no money. So let's not do that. Let's just think about the people that's putting in all of this work, all of this money, thousands. It might be $150,000, $200,000 spent.
Yes.
To do this, and it's free 99
to everybody else,
to everybody that's coming out. So I'm just saying, with some of these things, consider these things are planned for probably over a year.
Oh yeah,
you spending hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
So sometimes you got to think about the sacrifice people are making to allow us to come up and not have to go bankrupt to be able to see a Fantasia.
And I think that the other piece is this too. Think about the vendors. You know, all of the vendors who go out, all of these booths that are out here, these folks are stocking up. They're buying food. They're buying drinks. They have all of their merchandise and wares that they are selling to community. They spend a lot of money to get that stuff, you know, to have that inventory available for you guys to consume and to purchase. And so when some crazy happened, then that shuts down everything. So now those vendors lose. First of all, they paid to come out to the event to have a space.
Right.
And then they pay to have all of their, all of the merchandise and stuff that they're going to be selling. And then now when something crazy happens, they have to shut down. So now they get a big L because they done spent all this money and then they didn't recoup what they spent. So it's on so many levels. It's a lot going on. And because it's free, you know, it costs, nothing in life is free. There is a cost.
Somebody paying something.
Somebody is paying for it somewhere. So you know, that's
Damali,
my rant.
Now you on your soapbox.
Yeah. So let's not.
You know what
that.
I did? I transferred my energy to you.
You did.
I told you got into that bunny.
You did. Well, I think I'm still mad because
now I think you're about to take that down. Yeah, the Thunder. Well, you think that's something? They better not lose. Is that 7:30 tomorrow night? Saturday night. I already know. You ain't gotta look. You ain't gotta look at your paper. Put your paper down. I already know. But then the festival gonna be going on. Stephen gonna be on the stage. And at the same time, they're going to be trying to see what's what. So here's the thing.
So I'm going to have to be looking at my phone.
It better not be
singing and looking at my phone.
It better not be breaking news at the festival that the Thunder lost by 5. Yeah, the whole festival is over. At that point, everybody going to the car.
I'm being in a state of depression.
Including Damali. Live. We are no longer live from the festival.
We're no longer live. It's over.
The last thing I said.
I'm going home and go to bed.
But no, we think the thing goes in.
Okay. All right, so it is currently 41 past the hour. We are going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back. I'm going to give you our definition of building systems, and then we're going to do our Divine Nine HBCU roll call, and then we'll move into the Family Feud. How about that?
Y'all stay locked in. Community Wake Up with Charles and Damali. It's the weekend, baby.
Yes.
We'll be right back. Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
What if the truth was on display? This May, step inside a world where history, identity, and reality collide. From visionary playwright George C. Wolfe comes the bold, the fearless, the unforgettable, the Colored Museum. 11 powerful exhibits, stories that challenge, provoke, and expose. A journey through Black life in America told with razor-sharp wit and unapologetic truth. You won't just watch it, you'll feel it. The Colored Museum, presented by Theater North, live at the Tulsa Performing Arts Center, Liddy Douglas Theater, May 23rd and 30th at 8 p.m. and May 24th and 31st at 3 p.m. Don't miss the performance everyone will be talking about. Get your tickets now at TulsaPAC.com or call 918-596-7111. The truth is waiting. Will you face it?
You know what? It's really not that bad being up at 5 a.m.
Damali, you know what? You're absolutely right. The only thing better is we on 5 days a week.
7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up, our brand new morning show.
Right here on NYCU.FM.
And simulcast on KBOB 89.9 FM.
We got your Black History Trivia.
We got your medical report.
Don't forget the police report.
Your local, national, and international news.
Always the latest on upcoming events.
The Divine Nine and HBCU check-ins.
And most importantly, we can't do it without you.
And make sure you join us each and every day.
It's the Community Wake Up
with Charles and Damali. Welcome back to the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali. We live in studio right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on the historic Greenwood. You're locked in on NYCU.FM radio station playing today's R&B and those throwbacks and all them classics that you like to hear. We locally right here on KBOB 89.9 FM where we tell our story our way. Shout out to Uncle Bobby E over there in the radio station keeping us tapped in 24/7. Don't forget about the Juice Radio Show, which is our youth program where we allow high schoolers to come into the media space. They do a lot of positive things right here locally in our community. They travel to other states, sometimes other countries. So make sure if your kid don't have nothing to do this summer, have them go see Uncle Bobby E. Get tuned in, get tapped in with the Juice Radio Show. You see the energy I put in there, Damali?
Right.
Then also we're tapped in, locked in on YouTube, the official World One Development news you can use. But you locked in at the right spot on this weekend. It's finally Friday. It's time to get off. Just survive another 6 hours. Hug your boss, high five your coworkers, and don't get mad at nobody because it's the weekend. You made it a full week because you don't want to get fired on your day off.
No.
Or on the day that you're getting paid.
That right?
What's that song? Boom,
Yeah.
boom, just got paid.
No.
Friday night. Party jumping, Damali.
Yeah.
The party gonna be jumping. Legacy Fest.
It's gonna
The party gonna be jumping.
It's gonna be popping.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so we want to give a shout out to our soror, Miss Angela.
Hey, Angela, welcome
thank
to
you
the
for
show.
tuning in. We appreciate you. Let's see who else is on. We got a lot of people on. You know what? Oh, Jenny Walker. We see you. Hey,
Jenny, what's going on? Welcome to the show. And on break, there, Uncle Brian, you messed up. The monks called. I said, I didn't say monks. I said moms. Uncle Brian said that. So they lined up outside your house. So keep your blinds closed and stay quiet. Don't even participate in the feud here in a few minutes.
Right.
They looking for you, not me.
Ron Williams said, God morning.
God morning. What's going on with your family?
Sean Walston Thrower is on. She's
Sean,
watching.
what's going on? Welcome to the show.
All right. Okay, so today we're talking about building systems.
Yes.
That is what our theme is today. And this is what our definition is. Okay. Building systems in a community means creating organized structures, programs, and resources, as well as processes that help people consistently grow, succeed, and solve problems over time. It's putting things in place that help the community function, grow, and thrive long-term instead of depending only on temporary efforts or individual people. So that is the lens that we are coming from today.
You know what it makes me think about?
What's that?
The first system that got to be tight and right is your home system.
Man.
How is your system at your house? Do you have trash all over the place? Have you not washed your dishes in 2 weeks? Have you not cut your yard this week? Call Ambrose if you have not. Anyway, the point is a good system at home, a system at church, a system at school, a system at work. I think it keeps everybody calm, cool, and collective because you got a common ground to operate, right? Right. And so that's when I think about systems, I think about that because I like a good system, Damali. I'm not gonna lie, you know, because in Damali, I know you do. You like to come into your office and it's clean.
Yes.
You know, the janitor did their job overnight. You go into all your computer work, so your IT team is in place. Your leak is not roofing because your roofers, the maintenance man is on his job.
You said your leak is not
your
roofing.
Leak is not roofing. Your roof is not leaking. It's Friday. Almost the weekend. But I'm just saying, I think that systems work greatly for us. And when you think about systems, Damali, what do you think about?
Well, it's accountability. You know, when you have a system, and I think that's something that Charles talks about all the time, is we're accountable to the system. So for like in our organization, you don't have to fire somebody. What does the system say? If the system says you're supposed to be here at this time and do these tasks, and you didn't get here at this time and you haven't done these tasks, then the system says, I got to let you go. Because I got to find somebody that's going to be able to follow the system because this is what works for our organization. So it's like that within anything, you know, whatever task that's being done, there should be a system to it that allows you to have accountability. If this is done, then this is the result. If this is not done, then this is the result. And then if that result happens, then this is the consequence for that result. So, I mean, you know, that way there's no question and you know about it on the front end versus being reactive to it on the back end.
Right. And that's what I said about, I think it's good to start a great system at home. Because, you know, growing up, when you was at grandma and them house, dinner time was at a certain time.
Period.
And if dinner started at 6, if you got home at 7:30 and everything was put up, don't go in my kitchen.
Don't go in there.
Yeah, don't go in there. And systems mean and kids go to bed at 8. Don't go to bed at 1 o'clock, then you're grumpy and mad and don't want to go to school.
Right.
You take your shower at this time, you pray at this time, you go to bed at this time. So I'm not saying being robotic. Right. But I'm just saying systems work because now if you got a good system at home, when it's time to go to school and it's just time to go to class and recess and what you can follow that when you get a job, you know. Now, not being robotic, because I don't want nobody to get all deep. But I'm just saying in certain areas, in situations that systems do work.
Yes. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do our community reflection really quick.
Okay.
So today's reflection is about building systems. And I'm going to pull this down so I can read it better. It says today's reflection is about building systems because lasting community change happens when we create structures that continue working long after the excitement of the moment has passed. What does building systems mean? Building systems means creating programs, organizations, businesses, policies, processes, and partnerships that help people succeed consistently over time.
Right.
A system is something that continues to work even when one person is not there to make it happen. Prime example, 36th Street North Event Center. We can be down on Greenwood having a good old time, but there's events happening right here in our venue. You know, we got security in place. We've got setup. We've got breakdown team. We've got all of the pieces. You know, if we need a bar, it's all set up and it's going. And we are over doing something else totally different and on the live doing something else. And people are like, hey, y'all got a whole event happening. We're like, yeah, because we got a system. We got people. And you got people to have people to be able to execute the system as well, because sometimes people don't, if the boss ain't there, what to say, when the cat's away, the mice will play.
And they'll play, they'll run all over the place, eat all the cheese.
So, you know, you got to make sure that you have, you know, the appropriate people and the people who are going to carry out the system, right? And have accountability to the system. Let's see. A system is something that continues to work even when one person is not there to make it happen. It's creating something that can keep helping people long term. So why this matters in community is because many communities are built on the hard work of dedicated individuals. But when those individuals leave, retire, or move on, the work can disappear if there is no system in place.
Right.
So strong communities create systems that educate youth, support families, create jobs, provide health care, encourage entrepreneurship, and preserve culture and history. Systems make sure the work continues. And then there's a ripple effect. When communities build system, opportunities become more consistent, resources reach more people, and growth becomes more sustainable. Future generations have a stronger foundation.
Damali, let me ask you, what systems out here that you really like? When you think about a system, you say, Nancy, what's what I love about a system. Do you have anything out there that you think it's a system to it and it makes your life convenient, or you like? I'll give an example. I love going to Oasis because when I go in, the first thing I'm gonna hear is what?
Welcome to Oasis.
See, you can ask anybody that. That's a system, because what does that do? As soon as you come in, you feel welcome.
Right.
That's part of their system. Welcome to Oasis. Before you leave Oasis, you're always gonna hear, have a good day. We're gonna see you next time. That's a good system. Another system that I think is one of the best in the country is Chick-fil-A. You go to Chick-fil-A, I don't care if it's 15,000 cars in the drive-thru. You're going to have your food in 5 minutes or less.
Right.
And it's going to be pretty. That's a good system. You might go to some other spots, and I won't name a spot like Popeyes, but then you might have 2 or 3 cars and be in the line for an hour for one piece of chicken. You know, systems, right? My bad, I won't say that. But you know what I'm talking about? And sometimes you go to one spot and you go somewhere else, you understand, man, I like the way they operate. How they operate is really just systems. You know, I think I even like Walmart. You used to have to go stand in them long lines, but they came with an adjustment to the system. Now you can check yourself out.
My brother hates that.
He don't want to check himself out.
That's what y'all get paid for. Why am I going to a self-checkout and bagging my own groceries when that's what y'all get paid for?
I want to check myself out because I don't want to work.
I don't want you touching my stuff.
See, I got 5 items. You got 2 baskets.
Right.
Give me a way. But you know, it's to each his own though. So no problem with you, bro. Because for a long time, I always wanted to go because it seemed like the person with the flag always going to come to me. I'm like, man, that's your system is flawed. And the worst thing is to get ready to go out the store and then the alarm go off. And now they say it's a thief. Now you ain't
stole nothing.
But the system says something. Now they scan all your stuff. Oh, they forgot to scan this water, but you did pay for it. Go. I'm like, yeah, now you embarrass me in front of 300 people. I don't like that part of the system.
Yes.
But anyway, systems, again, Damali, it's like when you have a certain restaurant. You go to Cheddar's all the time here, and you know your croissants. Oh, they're good. I'm hungry now. Your food is a certain way. You go to another city or another state and you go to the same spot. Your expectation is of the food of the time and the service the same. But you get in there, then you realize, guess what? Their system is not the same. So your food is cold. The drinks is watered down because your expectations from where you're from was that, and it just wasn't the same.
I think that it's like that. Miss Sally Brooks just popped in. Hey, Miss Sally, how are you?
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
We miss you.
Mr. Larry says, hey, guys, that's basically what we were talking about. Who would carry on our legacy through system?
Yeah.
So we've got to think about that because we got to be thinking about generationally and long term.
Right.
And so a system that I like is that's why I pick certain places to go. Like my nail lady.
There you go.
When I go to her, I know what I'm going to get. I know how long it's going to take. And listen, I don't even have to talk to her and tell her nothing. Right. I can just come in, sit down in the chair, and she does what she going to do. She know that I like to have one purple nail, unless it's a Zeta weekend or something, and then I might have a blue nail. But then she knows, she just knows what I like and how I like it. And so she just does what she gonna do, and I get on out the chair and I'm gone.
And that's the beauty of, because a lot of people like systems like me. I like to make a reservation when I'm going to a restaurant. Because if you make a reservation, you come in, you go and sit down. But if you happen to just pop up, they're gonna say it's gonna be an hour and a half wait. What? Well, you could have made a reservation 2 or 3 days ago and said, when I go get to the barbershop, I have a standing appointment. I'm coming this time at this time, so I can come and go. Because I understand some people like to be at the barbershop gossiping all day, but I don't want to. Because, back in the day, you go to get a haircut, you might be or get your hair done. You're in a barbershop all day on Saturday.
Coach Eyes, I was at the shop all day. All day.
Yeah, you're like, man, and then you'll realize, man, I've been at the shop for 6 hours to get your hair. But now if you have a system where you got an appointment, it still may take you a couple hours, but at least you can say, I'm gonna be in at 10 and I'm out by noon. I can go lunch and do this with my family. And now when you have a beautician that don't have a system, have you ever went there? They doing 15 people hair.
Coach Eyes. Coach Eyes.
What is Coach Eyes? That was the name of a spot.
That was Mama Willis's spot.
Everybody was there getting their hair done.
Everybody was there getting their hair done. Look, but you got to talk to this one. You got to talk to this one. While you sitting under dry, I'm talking to this one.
They doing this, then they got to take a break and feed the babies. Then they got to take a break. Look, I'm gonna run to the school.
But it was cool though, because
it's a community. It's a family affair.
It's family.
But you like the system.
Yeah, my sister Cowan and Mama Willis. Oh yeah, but at the end of the day, I would sit there, because I was in college. So I would sit there, and that was an opportunity for me to sit under the dryer and do my classwork, and get my homework done and stuff. So, I created a system out of their system.
And it's kind of like real time, but like our EdRec Unplugged summer camp, which we're about to have here in a couple of weeks.
Right.
A lot of times we don't let kids come to the camp until they went to at least kindergarten.
Right.
You know why? Because you don't have no system or no reference on how to sit down for even a couple minutes.
Right.
So if you get a kid that haven't been to school and nothing, they sit down, they get up, they mess with everything.
They want to take naps.
They want to take naps. It's nap time. No, it's not. It's schoolwork time.
Yeah.
So
we're busy.
Anyway.
We got stuff to do. Okay. So the Black Wall Street lesson. One reason Black Wall Street became so powerful was because it wasn't built on one person. Right. It had businesses, banks, schools, churches, professionals, community networks, and these systems created opportunity, ownership, and economic strength. They built structures that supported the entire community. Building systems is about thinking long-term. That's the number one thing. Long-term thinking, sustainability, and creating opportunities, as well as leaving a legacy. Because success is not just about what you can do by yourself. It's about creating something that can continue to help people long after you're gone. And when communities focus on building systems instead of just solving temporary problems, they create lasting change.
This is what I loved about Black Wall Street. If you was a young man, 21, 22, and just happened to stumble up on Black Wall Street, somebody gonna greet you in the community. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? What it is that you want to do?
Right.
Well, I want to be a carpenter. Glad you said that. Let's put you in a program where we can educate you. We're going to get you a place to stay. Here's a person that now it can be your mentor. We're going to train you up. If you come in, you want to open a business, we'll come in. We're going to train you up. We're going to do this. We're going to give you the loan that you need to open your business. We're going to have these different people work with you. So you just had a system where you weren't just out here trying to figure out things just for yourself. It was a system that was proven to help you get in the game, to get you a space. So now you can become a part of that ecosystem, that makes things work smoothly, versus now you go to the bank and they're going to say your loan is denied before you get 1 foot in the door.
Right.
The system, all systems are not designed for everybody. That's what I'm saying. So we're going to have to find a way in our own community to have banks and different people that help us with a system so that we can have the same access to the things that we need. To do the things that we need to do to have a better life.
Yes. So now that is our foundation for building systems. But now we're going to switch gears just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
It is the top of the hour.
Uh-oh.
And we are doing the HBCU Divine Nine roll call.
You see the shirt, AJ?
Okay. Look, AJ lives for this. This is his thing. He lives
Look,
for
AJ
the
doing
HBCU
this right now.
Divine Nine roll call. So here we go. Here we go.
Hey.
HBCUs.
I want to tell you what's so important about the HBCU. It was a time, Damali, that we couldn't go to everybody college.
Yes.
We only could go to one particular college. We could only go to the HBCU, to the historical Black colleges and universities. That's the only place we can go. So sometime when you forget because you get way out there and get somewhere else, you got to come out to the roots and figure out whose shoulders we standing on.
Exactly.
And if you done forgot about some of the HBCUs, we're going to introduce you to some of them. Right here, right now in the Community Wake Up with Charles and Damali.
Exactly. So in Alabama, you'll find institutions like Tuskegee University.
Let's go.
Alabama A&M and Alabama State.
Yeah.
In Arkansas, there's Philander Smith University, the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff,
Golden Lions,
Shorter College, and Arkansas Baptist College.
Let's go, Arkansas.
In the District of Columbia, we have the iconic Howard University, which stands as a global leader in higher education.
And they sent us some merch.
Come
on, Howard University.
Absolutely. In Florida, it's the home of Florida A&M University, Bethune-Cookman University, and Florida Memorial University.
Just like that. Come on, Florida.
In Georgia, they boast Morehouse College, Spelman College, Clark Atlanta University, Savannah State, and Fort Valley State.
Let's go.
In Louisiana, you'll find
not the boot,
Grambling State, Southern University,
I see the band,
Dillard University, and Xavier University of Louisiana.
Let's go. The boot.
In North Carolina alone, it has 10 HBCUs, including North Carolina A&T, Winston-Salem State, and Shaw University.
It go down there in the Carolinas.
In Tennessee, it is the home of Fisk University,
it is.
Tennessee State, and Meharry Medical College.
Let's go.
In Texas, we have Prairie View A&M.
I knew it.
LaShawn.
And Terrell.
Yes, that's their joint. Texas Southern University, Wiley University, and Paul Quinn College.
Hey, Dr. Mario Choice, Christy getting ready to go to Prairie View down there in Texas. So shout out to Dr. Choice and Brooke and Christy. Hey, do a good job over there at that HBCU.
Absolutely. But right here in Oklahoma, we proudly recognize the only HBCU in the state, Langston University.
Golden Lines. Let's go, baby. That's my alma mater. That's my spot.
Okay. Virginia is the home to Hampton University, Norfolk University, and Virginia State. And in Maryland, there are institutions like Morgan State and Bowie State that continue to shape the future of Black individuals for centuries.
Here's the thing, y'all. Now, you can go to whatever college you want, but we just saying, for your kids and your grandkids, the experience of an HBCU is none like any other school. So if nothing else, at least go on an HBCU tour, see if one fit, because it's going to be more than just a college. It's going to be an experience. And you got to remember, 80% of the professionals that's out here in this world that look like us, went to a HBCU. And when you get to the HBCU, you're probably going to see people moving around a little bit. They're going to be rocking. They're going to be rolling. And what these call it the Divine Nine, baby. And I'm going to get to it right here, right now. And I'm going to start out with the number one fraternity in the world. I don't care what nobody say. It's the brothers in that blue and white. It's me. It's the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Blue, Phi, and you know. And the number one sorority that I know about, if you ask me, I only got one answer. I only got one. Is Zeta Phi Beta. Shout out to my sororities. That's what I'm so that, and the official put together is Zeta Phi Beta Sigma. So when you see the blue and white, there's no confusion whether you're in the north, south, east, or west. It's going down, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay. It's some other fraternity and sororities. I'm gonna get to that too. So we're gonna start out with the first fraternity that kicked off, which was the Brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Inc. Founded in 19. They always hold on to the old 6. I don't know why, but it's all good with me. They was founded at Cornell University, and they're deeply rooted in HBCU culture and leadership development. Right behind them is their sisters, the AKAs, the Sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc. Founded in 1908 at the Howard University. Coming up right behind them is the Brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi. They got the canes, they swirling them, they throwing them, they got their edges laid down. They smelling good, they looking good, and they sure to stay loose at all times. But shout out to the Brothers of Alpha Kappa Alpha They in there. Also, right behind them, I'm gonna go and go with some brothers of Omega Sci-Fi. They put their boot in the air. They leave it there, untied. Then they spin, they holler, they chase you.
Untied.
They do all kinds of stuff. Omega Sci-Fi, those cues was founded in 1911 at the Howard University. And right behind them is the Sisters of Delta Sigma Theta. Them pyramids be going down. And when you see them deltas, you know what's going forward. It's founded in 1913 at the Howard University. Then right behind them, we're going to go with the Sisters of Sigma Gamma Rho. Now, they be stepping now, Damali. They be stepping. We got to give them that. Yeah. They was founded in 1922 at the Butler University, and they got deep engagement all across HBCU campuses. And then last, but absolutely not least, is Iota Phi Theta Fraternity, Inc., founded in 1963 at Morgan State University. So look, when you go to HBCU, look for one of these Divine Nine and don't get into all the shenanigans. What is this? Is you worshiping? Now, we love Jesus. I'm going to say that so we can dispel that myth right here, right now. But that is your Divine Nine. So when you go to HBCU, look them up because we're going to be strolling, rolling. But most of the time, at the end of the day, we all come together in this professional field to impact our communities. And that is your HBCU and Divine Nine roll
Dr.
call.
Mario Choice says 06.
I knew it. He was coming out. He came outside. Shout out to my boy, Doctor. Put some respect on his name, okay. Mario Choice. We just talked about Christy going over the peer review. Uh-huh. Let's do it like that. All right, Damali, we back. I'm sweating now.
Yeah, I know, right? Right. They get you all worked up. So, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. It's 7 past the hour. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll do the Black Wall Street Family Feud Building Systems Edition.
Ooh, you don't want to miss it.
So y'all got to bring your A game today.
You don't want. Now, I done went 3 in a row. If I win today, I got a brand new record. Am I going to get it? We're going to find out next. On the Community Wake Up with Charles and Damali. Y'all stay locked in. Share the live. We'll be right back, y'all. It's Friday. It's the weekend, baby.
What if the truth was on display? This May, step inside a world where history, identity, and reality collide. From visionary playwright George C. Wolfe comes the bold, the fearless, the unforgettable, the Colored Museum. 11 powerful exhibits, stories that challenge, provoke, and expose. A journey through Black life in America told with razor-sharp wit and unapologetic truth. You won't just watch it, you'll feel it. The Colored Museum, presented by Theater North, live at the Tulsa Performing Arts Center. Liddy Dungeons Theater, May 23rd and 30th at 8 p.m. and May 24th and 31st at 3 p.m. Don't miss the performance everyone will be talking about. Get your tickets now at TulsaPAC.com or call 918-596-7111. The truth is waiting. Will you face it?
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packages to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development.
This is what mornings are supposed to sound like.
Good morning, Charles.
What's up, Damali?
It's the Community Wake Up.
And keeping you connected.
Hey, we on.
Real talk.
Everybody's up and at it.
More action. All the time.
From 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up.
Weekdays.
With Charles and Damali.
Make sure you tune in. Welcome back to the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on the Greenwood. Welcome to the show. We appreciate y'all tuning in locally, nationally, and internationally. Some of y'all are tuning in on NYCU.FM radio station. Remember, it's the weekend, so after today, we're going to be going into the block party. So for y'all to get up early in the morning, put bleach on the floor and mop like your grandma and them used to do, then turn us up and turn us on and rock out with us. We also syndicated right here locally on KBOB 89.9 FM with Uncle Bobby E. We appreciate him always and forever. Also, we locked in on YouTube, the official World One Development News. You can use it, but you got the best seat in the house. You're live in studio with us. Damali, what's up? It's Friday. It's the weekend. We just did the HBCU Divine Nine. I still been stepping. I stepped all break. Now I'm going to cool down now.
All right.
I got to get my thinking cap on.
Exactly. Look, AJ said he's laughing at me because he said Queen Damali created a system out of their system. I sure did. I'm like, while y'all sitting up here talking and gossiping to other people, I'm gonna be doing my homework.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, welcome to the show.
Up.
Y'all want to do us a favor? Click share. Right, that's number one. That little arrow right there, and then 2, text 5 friends and say the community wake up is on and live. And some of you secret listeners pop on. See, I ain't seen Prentice all day, but now we finna get ready for the feud. I'm sure he's been sitting waiting.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the moms, not the monks, Uncle Brown, with the monks looking for me. And we're going to make it work from there. Damali, you ready?
Yes, so here we go. So the Black Wall Street Family Feud Building Systems Edition.
Let's go.
So today's theme, we got some music, okay? Today's theme is building systems because strong communities are built on structures that create opportunity, not just one-time events. So we asked 100 people in the community these 3 questions, and then I got a little something for y'all too today.
Right.
But we asked these 3 questions and the bonus question, and I have the top 4 answers. They are A through D. There is no E.
Okay.
All of the above.
We're going to get that out of the way.
We're going to get it on out the way. And so your job is to give me the number 1 answer to these questions, okay? So here we go.
Here's the thing. Now, Damali didn't travel again because it's Legacy Fest and it's been storming. So she was hanging out, talking to the vendors, talking to the people that's coming to town to see Fantasia. Saturday, she hitting the stage at 8 p.m. on Greenwood for free $99. You better get there.
Yep.
But that's the only spot Damali went to ask these 100 people. When normally she traveled a little bit, but she stayed here.
Yeah.
So get your thinking cap on because you can't Google. And I'm ready to win this thing.
Okay.
Let's go.
You
Let's
ready?
go. Let's go.
Okay, so here we go. Question number 1. Name something a community should build to create long-term success. Is it A, businesses, B, schools, C, mentorship programs, or D, housing?
I think the music's throwing me off. Producer, can we remix it? Maybe go Bobby Brown or something.
You don't like that song?
It ain't. It's glitching. Yeah,
Okay.
it's the ancestors can't connect with me. It's almost.
Okay, so you need that. Is that better?
That's better. Go ahead, read one more time.
Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all ready? Is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let me.
The question, one more time, is name something a community should build to create long-term success.
Mm-hmm.
Is it A, businesses, B, schools, C, mentorship programs, or D, housing?
Man, that's a good one, Damali. On a Friday, you're going to do us like this. Yeah. Bobby Brown, they helping me. Maybe because I can't dance. He can't dance no more either. But anyway, can you read it one more time?
Don't do that.
Y'all come. You see they thinking like me. You see they pause too. Okay, read it one more time. I'm going to be ready.
Name something a community should build to create long-term success. Is it A, businesses, B, schools, C, mentorship programs, or D, housing? Everybody done got scared. Ain't nobody gonna answer.
Man, it's your fault.
No. Oh, Miss Sally Brooks, I see you. You said your college is an HBCU, Jarvis Christian University in Hawkins, Texas.
There you
Please
go.
add to your list. I got you. I'm adding it to
Putting
the
that on
list
there
right now. All right, now I was giving y'all a chance to get your answers in.
I think I'm going with A, businesses.
All right, so you're going with A.
I think I'm going with A.
Charles is saying A. Stephen, what you got? Okay, we got some answers over here. Uncle Brian says B. Teresa says D. Mama says D. Ron, no, you cannot pick 2. Don't get on my nerves.
Look,
today.
YouTuber said, can you read it again?
Lieutenant Sanders says D. Hold on just a second. I'll read it just one more time. Keith Steven says B.
I don't know what the answer is.
AJ says C.
Where my cousin Pearlie when I need her the most?
I know. Mr. Larry said all of the above. You
Right.
gotta have housing for stability. You got to have mentors for leadership. No, Mr. Larry, you got to
Mr. Larry,
one.
you right.
Ron says A.
That's why this is so difficult on purpose. Read it one more
Okay,
time.
so here we go.
Okay.
Name something a community should build to create long-term success? Remember, you are looking for the number one answer from my 100 people. Is it A, businesses, B, schools, C, mentorship programs, or D, housing? Come on. Charlie Mack, what you got?
I thought I said A.
You said A. You did say A. Stephen, I got you. Okay. Well, let's just go on ahead and give the
I don't feel good about
question with answer. Name something a community should build to create long-term success. Is it A, businesses, B, schools, C, mentorship programs, or D, housing? Ron and Charles, you got it correct. The answer is A, businesses. Businesses create jobs, wealth, and economic opportunity. Strong businesses help build strong communities. All right. Mr. Larry.
Woo-wee.
And AJ changed his answer to A, but I didn't see it. I mean, he before.
Good job, AJ.
Yeah, so he changed it.
Because
AJ is also.
I said it's A or D. It's A or D. And I was finna change it to D, and I just said it's me and Ron. Ron is a pastor. He preach.
Right.
So I said I'm gonna go with the preacher, the pastor for once.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So
I'm
here we
feeling
go.
good.
Question number 2. Name something. That,
we ain't got no music yet. See, Stephen, if he don't get it, he don't play no music. See, you see, everything start working against you. Got to stay locked.
System. This is your system, right?
You know, it's kind of like, cause you know, we black people, if we drive and if we get lost, why we turn the music down?
I know, right?
Like we're gonna be found because we can't. That's Stephen. Like, when I get lost, turn off everything, lights, music. Come on.
All right. Question number 2. Name something that helps a system continue working for future generations. Is it A, leadership, B, documentation, C, training, or D, succession planning?
Succession planning.
All right. Charles says D.
Say it with your chest. Now we read it again. I'm going to
else?
change it.
No.
Now read it one more time.
Name something that helps a system continue working for future generations. Is it A, leadership, B, documentation, C, training, or D, succession planning?
Documentation.
AJ says D.
Yes, documentation or succession. But it's kind of the same. Documentation, succession plan. Ooh. It's B or D.
Stephen says D.
Why you want to do us like this, Damali, on a Friday? You ain't right.
Yeah.
You still love the Lord?
I love the Lord.
Thunder lost last night. Now she want us to lose.
Ah!
Don't do us like that. We had nothing to do with the game.
Let's see.
Welcome to the show, Uncle Chess.
Ron says B.
Uncle Chess, you back in the States yet? Because you know my Uncle Chess will fly all over the world.
Ambrose says D. Hey, Uncle Chess.
Man, Uncle Chess went to, you know where you went, Damali?
Ain't low.
He went to Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Have you been to the DR?
I have not.
They said the DR has the best sand, the best water, the best beaches, the best food.
Yeah, I need.
And you ain't never been there?
I ain't never been. It's on my list, but I just ain't never made it yet.
Hey, can you send one of your braids over there and have it report back?
Stop it.
Let it get in the water and no, you won't do that.
Lieutenant Sanders says C.
I'm
Miss
trying to
Sally
distract y'all.
says D.
What did I say?
You said D.
Miss Sally, me and you together.
Sanders says C. Uncle Brian said D. Teresa says D. Ambrose says D. Okay.
Read it one more time for the YouTubers.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to read the question with the answer this time. So name something that helps a system continue working for future generations. Is it A, leadership, B, documentation, C, training, or D, succession planning? Jeremiah says D.
Welcome to the show, Mississippi. The Gulf is in the house, y'all.
Uncle Chess said they back at home.
Back? Welcome back, Uncle
Donnie
Chess. Hopefully
says D.
y'all had an amazing time.
Okay. All right, let's see. The only person who got it right was DeLorean Sanders. And he said C, training. Teaching others ensures the work continues. If you don't teach it, it can be lost.
That is good, Lieutenant Sanders. Did he get the first one right? Nope.
No. He wasn't on. I didn't see him.
I'm 1-1.
Yeah.
I'm 1-1.
Okay, so here we go.
Sanders.
Question number 3.
He only knew all that because he the police. He probably just had training this week.
Don't do him.
Yeah, he probably said the number one thing for a succession plan is training. So he just He just got that this week. That is unfair, Lieutenant DeLawrence.
Frat, I ain't say that. That's your Frat over here
he
talking.
He just had training.
Trash talking. Jeremiah Blackwell says, "Good morning, Village."
Good morning. What's going on? What's going on, Frat?
All right, Anna Marie Baker. I got your answer, but it wasn't the right answer.
What up?
I got you anyway.
What up, Anna Marie Baker? Welcome to the show.
Okay, question number 3. Name something communities invest in when building systems. Is it A, youth, B, technology, C, facilities, or D, partnerships?
I don't like you at all on this Friday. You ain't got nothing easy. Everything got to be hard. Everything got to be hard.
That is so mean.
Whew, I'm coming up. That's that song, I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. I'm coming up. That's read it again, Damali. Lord, I'm on the rough side. And I got on church shoes and the heel is ice. I'm just sliding all over the place.
All right, the question is, name something communities invest in when building systems. Is it A, youth, B, technology, C, facilities, or D, partnerships?
That's
Who's
tough.
calling me when I am on the show?
That is tough. That is tough.
Out of line. Okay, let me see who.
That is tough.
Princess said D.
What is D?
Partnerships. Teresa says D. Jeremiah says D.
I was thinking D. But the way Damali been acting today, I don't know
Dominique
what's going
says D.
on. Maybe I'll stick with it.
AJ says D or B. Bro, pick one. Uncle Brian says B.
Can you read it one more time?
I can. Just 1 second. So DeLorean said, we always talking about training.
He said, I knew that training. You could have texted me for it and let me know.
Anna Marie Baker says D. Ron Williams says D. Okay, the question is, name something communities invest in when building systems. Is it A, youth, B, technology, C, facilities, or D, partnerships? What you say, Stephen? D. Sanders says D. Miss Sally says C. What you say?
I'm going with D. That's what I thought about first. It's all about partnerships.
AJ says B.
You ain't got no partnerships. You ain't got nothing. But say, what do you invest in?
Okay, here we go. Question with answer.
Good.
Name something communities invest in when building systems. Is it A, youth, B, technology, C, facilities, or D, partnerships? Nobody got it right. The answer is A.
I told you.
Youth. Investing in young people is one of the strongest systems a community can build. Today's youth are tomorrow's leaders.
That's a setup. What 100 people you been talking to?
On Greenwood.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Legacy Fest people.
Legacy
So they're
Fest.
partying down there.
Yeah.
I knew it was a setup, y'all. I told you I ain't feel good. But hey, it don't matter. The fat lady is here and she about to sing. We got one more chance.
All right.
If I get this, I still win. I'm good. Ugh.
All right, here we go. The bonus round.
That's all I need.
The bonus round.
We need bonus music.
We need bonus
I need
music.
the ancestors.
All right, here we go.
No, we need there you go. I thought you was gonna play We Fall Down, but we get up.
Stop it.
Come on.
All right, so name something that happens when a community depends on people instead of systems. Is it A, burnout, B, inconsistency, C, confusion, or D, lost opportunities?
Read that again.
Name something that happens when community depends on people instead of systems. Is it A, burnout, B, inconsistency, C, confusion, or D, lost opportunities?
Ooh, I gotta get this one. If I get this one, that's gonna make 4 days in a row.
Jeremiah said, y'all just ain't right in Tulsa.
That's what I'm saying, Jeff. Look, I agree. I'm in studio. I've been doing good all week now. I'm just crashing and burning today. You gotta read it again for the people
Ron
at the top.
said C.
You gotta read it again for the people at the top.
Name something that happens when a community depends on people instead of systems. Is it A, burnout, B, inconsistency, C, confusion, or D, lost opportunities?
I'm gonna say inconsistency.
Inconsistency is B.
For the win, and for 4 days in a row with the crown. Come on, give me B.
Okay, so Ambrose says A.
Ambrose, get out of here, man.
Teresa says D.
Oh my goodness, I don't know who's gonna get this right. We done already said all 4 of them.
Jeremiah says D.
What is D?
Lost opportunities. Prentice says A.
What is A?
Burnout.
Man.
Prentice said change it to B. Okay.
What's B?
Change it to B. Inconsistency.
That's what I'm gonna stick with B.
AJ said, geez, this is wild.
It is, Damali, you wrong for this.
B.
People trying to get ready for the weekend and trying to get the paycheck. Hopefully they got their deposit in, and here you come with your shenanigans.
DeLauren says D.
All because
C.
Oh, you should have sent this to Wimby. He did it. We didn't do it.
DeLauren says B. If Charles wins, he can't play anymore. It's a setup.
Look, I only done got one right. Like everybody.
Steven says B.
You better go with B. You better go with B,
Anna Marie
because
says B.
if I get today, that's gonna be 4. That's a new record.
Miss Sally says C.
The few right when you think you got it, you don't have it no more. Then you can't win for 2 weeks.
Jeremiah said, I agree with Brian.
Well, you better go with B. Read the question again.
Name something that happens when a community depends on people instead of systems. Is it A, burnout, B, inconsistency, C, confusion, or D, lost opportunities? Stephen, I got your, yeah, you said B. So Charles, you sticking with your B?
Don't start.
I'm asking the question.
No, you trying to mess with me.
No, you over there.
Don't be mad. You like this. You still see. You trying to throw me off. Yeah, I'm contemplating because I think it's B or C. But at this point, either way it go, I get to see Fantasia tomorrow. So what
do Fantasia got to do with the?
I'm gonna feel better because she's gonna sing gospel and she's gonna sing some worldly stuff. So.
Okay, so here we go. Question with answer. Name something that happens when a community depends on people instead of systems. Is it A, burnout, B, inconsistency, C, confusion, or D, lost opportunity? The only person who got it right was Ambrose. The answer is A, burnout. When everything depends on a few people, the work becomes difficult to sustain. People get tired, but systems keep working.
And thus it's not rigged.
So today, I'm going to give you one more opportunity. This is the fast money round.
Maybe it is rigged.
We're going to give you 10 points.
Oh, it is rigged. Come on. I'm going to get
fast
this.
Fast money round. Fill in the blank. A strong community needs strong. Is it A, leadership, B, schools, C, businesses, D, families, or E, partnerships? So you got 5 opportunities or 5 choices. You want me to say 5 choices again?
Yeah.
You say what? Leadership.
I'm going with leadership.
Leadership.
Ambrose, don't you say leadership, because now you're following me around. I got to change my answer. What's the 5 again for 10 points for the win?
Yes. Leadership, schools, businesses, families, and partnerships. Teresa said all bad. Okay, so Stephen says leadership. Charles says leadership. Who else? What y'all got? Prentice says leadership.
You got to have leadership. Right now, look at what's going on.
Mom says leadership.
Right now is an example of bad leadership. We in wars overnight that don't nobody know nothing about. Gas prices is up. Eggs, you can't have Easter. We skipped Easter because ain't no eggs.
AJ says partnerships.
Man, that's not bad, AJ.
Brian says families.
That's not bad. All the answers are right. But which one did more of the 100 people say?
Anna Marie says families.
Anna Marie Baker, how you doing?
Jeremiah says partnerships.
See, I don't know it. Our producer, he don't know the answer. He done turned off the music. He turning off lights. He done said the events on his clothes. He done covered up the number you can't call us.
John says families.
That means come to the stage play Theater North.
Teresa says leadership.
Saturday at 8 o'clock at the PAC.
Sally says leadership.
You know what? I want to see Steven back in the play.
Okay, so the answer is leadership.
Boom!
Steven, Charles, Prentice, Mom, Teresa, and Miss Sally.
I done won again.
Correct.
Give me the crown. It's rigged. I can say it's rigged. The champ is back. Ambrose, I got your bread and I got your crown.
Are all sharing.
Ambrose had it. He was getting ready to cut a yard. I said, give me that. Before you edge up that yard, give me that crown. Damali, that's a new record.
Yep.
See, it don't matter what I do next week. That's 4 in a row. With that being said, I'm finna go like back in the day and do a cartwheel and a backwards flip. I'm gonna take a break because if I miss, I don't want y'all to witness it. Coming up next, remember Legacy Fest. We are loaded with events.
Jeremiah said it's rigged.
It is rigged. No,
Teresa said finally.
Finally, oh, Teresa.
Yeah, because she won too. Yeah.
Look, we appreciate all of y'all. Dr. Choice, what happened to you, man? Dr. Choice said I ain't got nothing to do with them shenanigans.
Right.
He just wants to say the 06 and then he left.
Yes.
Anyway, coming up next, Legacy Fest is full of great activities.
AJ said he passed out.
He fell on his fro. Boom. On the left side. 4 in a row. Damali, I need another pat on the back. See, Damali knows she won't show me no. And she you notice how she sit when we do the feud. She sit like this.
Yeah. Hiding the paper.
But anyway, that's what you're supposed to do. You got to keep kicking.
Yeah, Uncle Brian said it's a true setup.
We taking a break and talking about the setup. Community Wake Up with Charles and Damali. Coming up next, Legacy Fest is going down this weekend. Theater North, Big Steve is going to be back on the play. There's a lot going on. We want to make sure you got the details. So stay locked in and we will be right back. Mr. Larry, 4 days in a row. The Black Wall Street Family Feud. The champ is here. That's the new record. Prentice, holla. You hear me? Go. The break. I got a lot of stuff to say. He turned off the lights, the music. He took one of my shoes and all that. It didn't matter. I stayed locked in and focused. We'll be right back, y'all. Y'all stay locked in. Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
EduRec is the place where education and recreation meets. At EduRec, we have a host of programs such as Spring Break Camp, Summer Camp, and After School. It's located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. To donate, sponsor, or volunteer for any of our programs at EduRec, go to edurectulsa.com. Call EduRec today at 918-430-3947. And you can also visit us on any of our social media platforms at EduRec Tulsa. EduRec Tulsa, where education and recreation meet.
What if the truth was on display? This May, step inside a world where history, identity, and reality collide. From visionary playwright George C. Wolfe comes the bold, the fearless, the unforgettable, the Colored Museum. 11 powerful exhibits, stories that challenge, provoke, and expose. A journey through Black life in America told with razor-sharp wit and unapologetic truth. You won't just watch it, you'll feel it. The Colored Museum, presented by Theater North, live at the Tulsa Performing Arts Center. Liddy Dungeons Theater, May 23rd and 30th at 8 p.m. and May 24th and 31st at 3 p.m. Don't miss the performance everyone will be talking about. Get your tickets now at TulsaPAC.com or call 918-596-7111. The truth is waiting. Will you face it?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Let's go.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Turn me up. I'm a rapper
Never
now.
should have won.
Yeah.
Listen, Ron said you've already bumped your
Tyler
head
Mack
once.
in the place to be, one hating on me. Welcome back to Community Wake Up Morning Show. That's the far as I can go with my rap.
Oh, God.
You're locked in on
Thank the Lord.
NYCU.FM radio station. Remember, even when we go off the show at 9 a.m., stay locked in because we play the absolute best R&B and them throwbacks. So if you like 80s, 90s, and early 2000s jam, we got you covered. But if you want to listen to something else, go to KBOB because he's going to listen to Sweetie Pie. 89.9 FM because he's going to hit you with them old schools and going to keep that bass in your face. So we live and we syndicated on KBOB 89.9 FM. Uncle Bobby, we love you over there. Appreciate you getting up every morning and locking us in. We also on YouTube, the official World One Development News you can use. Before we go, don't forget about the Juice Radio Show. That's our youth program where we allow kids to come in the media space for those high schoolers. So go to 1216 North Lansing Avenue. Sweet D, go see Uncle Bobby E. He'll get your kid hooked up for something positive they can do this summer. Damali, the champ is here.
Jeremiah just said, get a pen and bust his ego.
Go ahead. You're going to have to hit me with it 2 times. Y'all don't know what I've been through.
AJ says, I'm just going to get the Black History question right. I'm doing fast research right now.
I know. Well, let's do it.
So today's Black Wall Street Family Feud was sponsored by Build in Tulsa. Thank you so much for supporting us right here on the Community Wake Up. We really appreciate that. John Prince said, what's the agenda for Legacy Fest? I'm glad you asked. It'll be coming up next.
Stay locked in.
Yeah, stay locked in. All right. So the Black History Trivia question. This is the Building Systems Edition.
Don't we have a drop for that?
No,
I'm just messing with Steve.
Yeah, Steve is
because Steve had
just how much you know. It's Black History Trivia with Charles and Damali.
How you gonna look at Steve like that? That's the producer of our show. Don't do that. Because what y'all don't know, see,
y'all done made Steve mad.
Steve had the record. He had 3 in a row. And ever since he got that, he been growing his hair. He do his braids. He got a fresh haircut. Said, Charles, you losing her, I'm gaining. You know, be out in the parking lot doing push-ups. So I said I was kind of coming for the record. But we in studio together and it's all love. But anyway, make sure you check him out at Theater North this weekend. Steve doing a great show. This brother here is on his way. Trust and believe that. All right, let's get back to the real deal, Holyfield.
Okay, Black History Trivia. So here's the question. Which Black educator founded the National Training School for Women and Girls in Washington, D.C., creating one of the first major educational systems dedicated to preparing Black women for careers, leadership, and economic independence? Was it A, Septima Clark, B, Anna Julia Cooper, C, Nanny Helen Burroughs, or D, Lucy Craft Laney?
I'm going with Cooper.
You're going with Cooper, so that would be A.
I'm going with A.
You're going with, no, I'm sorry, that's B.
That's
my
B?
bad.
I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, you're going with Cooper. Okay, so Charles says B.
But it's like that name Cooper. I remember from something.
What y'all got? You got D like David? All right,
like
Steven
David?
says D.
That's Lucy.
That is Lucy.
You can't lose with Lucy.
You don't even know who Lucy is. What are you talking about?
Steven picked her.
I didn't know Lucy.
I know.
AJ says B.
And I said A.
Prentice says D.
Oh, man.
Jeremiah says C.
Prentice don't never miss on them trivia. he be ready.
Uncle Brian says B. Ron Williams said from church, so I guess he wants me to read.
One more time.
Okay, here we go. Which Black educator founded the National Training School for Women and Girls in Washington, D.C., creating one of the first major educational systems dedicated to preparing Black women for careers, leadership, and economic independence?
What's the names?
Is it A, Septima Clark, B, Anna Julia Cooper, C, Nanny Helen Burroughs, or D, Lucy Craft Laney? Let's see. I got Uncle Brian. Teresa says D.
I think it's B or D. But I don't know.
Ron says D. Prentice said, I just like the name. What did Prentice say?
I know.
Said he's like, Lucy Craft Laney. He is
I like that name.
You just like the name.
Bro.
Mr. Larry says B.
Look, we was on the same page. I was going to pick, but I was like, Cooper. I done heard that Cooper name. I got to figure out.
Ambrose says B.
It's B or D. Ambrose, my bad. But you got me with that bread that morning. I owed you one.
Mama says A. Charles said he couldn't remember where he heard about Cooper. He said from church.
Yeah, the Coopers. First Lady
World
Joyce Cooper, one in the Bishop. Shout out to Bishop and First Lady Cooper. Yeah,
so
that's
Ron
what it is.
says D.
Showing
Okay.
that leadership.
Here we go. Question with answer.
Okay.
Which Black educator founded the National Training School for Women and Girls in Washington, D.C., creating one of the first major educational systems dedicated to preparing Black women for careers, leadership, and economic independence? Is it A, Septima Clark, B, Anna Julia Cooper, C, Nannie Helen Burroughs, or D, Lucy Craft Laney? The answer is C. Jeremiah got it correct.
Oh,
Nannie
my
Helen
God.
Burroughs. Nannie Helen Burroughs founded the National Training School for Women and Girls in 1909. Her vision went beyond educating students academically. She built a system that taught business skills, trades, leadership, and self-sufficiency to thousands of Black women. She didn't just teach students, she built an institution that prepared generations of leaders. So the bigger message is this: building systems is about creating institutions that endure, developing future leaders, expanding opportunities, and investing in people and not just programs. Because one person can inspire change, but a well-built system will sustain change for generations.
I forgot we called Jeremiah history. I didn't even know why I went against that. I'm tripping. See, y'all don't know we call him history, so of course y'all can miss it. But I shouldn't have missed that. And he said it with his chest, and he said it fast.
Right.
You know, so shout out to you, Jeremiah.
Yes, congratulations.
AJ probably say I'm just done with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jeremiah said, boom. I love it. All right. And so this gives you guys an opportunity now to go and research some of these people. And that's why we do the Black History Trivia, so that you guys can go and just check out some of the history of these folks and be able to share the history with our kids and that next generation.
Because our greatness is unmatched.
And our
As
grandkids,
you, when you look, you just say we built the whole country.
Yeah.
I mean, because when you start thinking who invented this, that, whether it's lights or first open heart surgery, or no matter what area you go, you won't even get into the peanut.
Right.
You know, it's carbon. You know, it's just greatness.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so it's time for our small business spotlight, where we celebrate entrepreneurs. I don't know why my phone is just ringing on nonstop today.
That's the weekend.
Yeah, leave me alone. Okay, it's time for our small business spotlight, where we celebrate entrepreneurs who are creating unique experiences and investing in their communities. So today, we're going to shine the spotlight on Johnny T's Bar and Cigars, owned by John Tier.
You smoking this weekend?
No.
Okay.
But somebody might be.
Might be.
Located in the heart of Omaha, Nebraska, Johnny T's Bar and Cigars offers a welcoming atmosphere where guests can relax, connect, and enjoy premium cigars and beverages in a comfortable setting. Whether you're looking for a place to unwind after work, network with professionals, celebrate a special occasion, or simply enjoy good conversation, Johnny T's Bar and Cigar provides an upscale experience with a community feel. It's a place where people can gather, relax, and build relationships while enjoying premium cigars and hospitality. If you'd like to learn more or plan your next visit, contact Johnny T at 3825 North 30th Street in Omaha, Nebraska, or you can give them a call at 402-301-9657, or you can hit them on their email at johnnytcigarlounge@gmail.com. Johnny T's Bar and Cigars is another example of entrepreneurship, ownership, and community investment making a difference. So support local businesses, support Black-owned businesses, and support the entrepreneurs helping strengthen our community.
I can tell you one thing about the cigar movement, it is real.
It's real.
The one thing, everybody I have that's be coming to town, man, where's the cigar lounge? I'd be like, I don't even smoke, but go over there to Tisdale, he got a cigar too, but it's like now, and then maybe I don't smoke because I didn't realize cigars were so expensive. So, matter of fact, I'm like, can I have some without smoke? I need something. But them cigars, Damali, I didn't know. Man, cigars, they like, man, I get your cigar and I curate it, and then I sit it in this thing, and then it's been there for 2,000 years, and Jesus passed it to the disciples. No, they do be selling these cigars. I'm like, man, what kind of cigar? Right. I done seen cigars with gold flakes, $1,000 cigar. I mean, the cigar game go up too high. Maybe that's now. If I did have some, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Just give me something that's less, just cheaper. I ain't never smoked.
A little less expensive.
Give me some regular. You know.
I don't know nothing about cigars.
The cigars are. I'm glad we highlighted them because
Yeah.
a lot of people do use the lounges to go.
But now I have been to the lounge.
You done had a cigar?
No. I've been to Johnny T's. Remember we went to Johnny
We
T's?
did go. And
it's very, very nice. They have a rooftop over there. It is very, very nice.
You should have seen how they looked at us. They were giving us all these. You want this? And we like, oh, we don't smoke. What? You had a cigar lounge.
Why are you here?
Well, we got invited.
They all smoke.
Like,
we don't.
They said, what you here from? I'm here from the wings, and the sandwiches.
Yes.
Give me a Coke Zero and I'll be good and I'll sit outside. But nevertheless, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, no, but it is a very nice place. A very nice place to socialize and hang out.
I'm gonna start smoking cigars once I get grown.
Well, what are you now?
Well, I'm talking about like grown. You got regular grown.
What?
And then you got grown is like you done retired. You survived.
So
that's
when
grown.
When are you going to do that?
I don't know, about 5 years from now. So now when y'all come see me.
All right, so we're going to see. We're going to see about this. I'm intrigued at this point.
It's the first puff I'm coughing until I'm like, I think I'm going to cough for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? I think anybody, you can't, if you coughing too long.
Jeremiah and AJ, can y'all help y'all frat brother out right here?
Shout out to the cigar smokers. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Mr. Larry said if we invested in them, would it be like crypto?
Man, I'm telling you, look, when you go get a cigar, all cigars are not created equal.
Man.
You know, so I don't know. There's levels to it. But anyway, what we're going to do is so many people try. We're going to have a cigar expert, maybe have Rue or somebody come in to talk about the cigar game. So at least you know what to and what not to.
I think that's fair.
You think that's fair?
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Moving
right along.
All right. So here we go. We are winding down the show. And so you guys know we got several events that are coming up, but first we're going to hit the birthdays. So today, it is Frat Tyrone Cook's birthday.
Oh,
yes.
Happy birthday, Frat.
And David Harris.
Harris?
It is his birthday
What's
as well.
going on, David? He was down at the Black Wall Street rally.
Exactly.
Happy birthday, man.
On the 31st.
Tomorrow, it's a holiday. I already know.
Not tomorrow, the day after. So it's
the day after.
Sunday, the 31st.
Yeah.
It is DJ JB
Smooth.
It is his birthday, and that is like a national holiday in his world.
In his world. He's been celebrating all month.
Yes.
So, the turn up is real.
Yes.
So shout out to our person that sets up all of our equipment, put the lights up in the roof, do a lot of things that we do. He's been our guy from the beginning, from the time we started. So happy big birthday. And then we got to do our traditional thing. We go to fixings. So JB, if you're in the city, we owe you some fixings.
Yeah.
We've been doing that for about 3, 4, 5 years now.
Yeah.
So we looking for you, JB, for your birthday.
Since Fixings open.
Yeah.
Grand opening was on his birthday.
On his birthday. And we start, that's why we can always remember. So JB, you need to get up with us, man. Wake up. We need to wake up and go over there and eat some cornbread.
So do.
Some shrimp and grits.
No, I'm down with
some catfish bites and all that good stuff.
All that.
Shout out to Fixings.
Okay, let's see. On June 1st, Michael Brewer and Quincy Edwards and Kayla Lee all have birthdays.
Happy birthday,
yes,
family.
that's a good day. Yeah, that's a good day. Okay, so don't forget, Black Wall Street Rally Festival is happening right now. Now, govern yourselves accordingly because the rain is going to be intermittent. So we want to make sure that you got your galoshes, get your raincoat, get your umbrella, because it's going on, whether it's raining or not, they having it, it's going down.
Right. So get your pen and your pad out because we're going to give you what's happening today, what's happening tomorrow, and what's happening Sunday. So that way you can be set. And then if you don't feel like going nowhere, just share it on your Facebook. As a matter of fact, just click share on this right now. Because people are looking for something to do.
Yes.
The life can get crazy. Work can get crazy. Kids are finally out of school. I think school was out. Booker T and the other schools. TPS is out too.
Yeah.
I think school is out now. College is out. So people looking for something fun to do. So bring the fun vibes and the good energy to Black Wall Street. And let's just have good fun, eat good food, see great entertainment and all of that. So let's govern yourself accordingly because we're finna give you what's happening. Our producer may give us a little bit of music in the background. Yeah. And we got 10 more minutes.
Yes. So if you forget everything that I said, about Black Wall Street Rally, or I'm sorry, Black Wall Street Legacy Fest.
Right.
If you forget everything that I said, then go to blackwallstreetlegacyfest.com and all of this information.
Everything is right there.
So on May 30th, which is tomorrow, there is the Greenwood Trust is going to present the Black Wall Street Symposium. And it's going to be happening at the Vast Bank Building located at 110 North Elgin Avenue, right here in Tulsa.
That's that $105 million?
Yes.
That's that
$105
$105 million trust that was announced on the 1st from our mayor, Monroe Nichols, and it's the road to recovery.
Road to repair.
Let me say recovery. That sounds better.
He always want to say what he want to say.
Can't say.
That ain't the name of it.
That's what happens. Every time somebody tell the story, they change it a little bit.
Right.
Say child. So what is it officially?
Road to repair.
Road to repair. Forget what I said. For now anyway.
Yes. Okay, so that's going to be happening. Then also on tomorrow, they're going to have Legacy and Lyrics.
Ooh.
It's a Greenwood karaoke experience. It's going to be on the Legacy main stage, hosted by the Divine Nine.
Yeah.
That happens at 6:00 p.m. So, you know.
You got your letters?
Of course.
You got your stuff ready?
I do.
Y'all got, you gonna stroll?
I don't know if I'm strolling.
Come on, hold on.
I may stroll.
You been drinking water?
See, I'm always drinking water.
As long as you done drink some water, straight. Oh, you do have smart water. It says smart, so you being smart. You know, because some people get out there trying to step and they pull a hammy ASAP.
Yeah.
So if you're over 30, don't just get out here and just do anything. Warm up, pop your knee, pop your shoulders. Going to make sure everything gonna stay together because we want it to be a good experience. But shout out to Divine Nine. Today was HBCU and Divine Nine roll call. Divine Nine. So pull up.
Yeah.
Down there. We're gonna have a good time.
Pull up. Okay. Now. This is what y'all been waiting for. It is, you know, it's always good when you got a good battle.
I know.
On the turnpike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're going to have the Black Wall Street Legacy Festival 2026 head-to-head battle.
Head-to-head. OKC versus Tulsa.
Two of Oklahoma's brightest stars and strongest voices.
What?
Yes. It's going to be Cooley High from Oklahoma City. And Colby Jordan from right here in T-Town.
Oh my goodness.
They're going to go head to head. They're going to have 5 songs that they're going to go head to head on, and they're going to battle each other.
Here's the thing, Damali. I didn't know, and you can verify, authenticate, or say it's a myth. That's kind of like Oklahoma City people and Tulsa people kind of really don't like each other that much.
I just think we're very competitive.
Well, it didn't sound like that. See, I was going to Langston. And when I was going to Langston University, I was telling the guy, we was rolling. I said, man, I want to find where I want to live. I want to where I'm going to raise my family. So I went to Atlanta for a couple, and the food I love, the energy I love. But when I miss my flight, what I'm not going to do is spend my life missing my flights.
Okay.
So I didn't pick Atlanta. And then I didn't pick Dallas. So I was telling the driver, I said, man, I'm going to move to Tulsa. They said, so you in Oklahoma City, and you're going to go to Lane, Tulsa? I'm like, man, why would you say that about Tulsa? I like Tulsa. Man, I don't get along with them. I went to Douglas.
Well,
asked them about
Douglas.
Douglas.
The Turnpike rivalry.
That's so Douglas. And who was the Turnpike rivalry?
Booker T.
Ooh, so this go back. This back to the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s.
Way back.
Yeah. And then another person was in the car was from Millwood.
Yeah, they wasn't much.
Hold on now. That's not what they said.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's not what they said. But the main ones was Douglas. They was like, ask Booker T about Douglas.
Yep.
Douglas, they ain't lying. So Douglas had something.
They had a little something.
Some.
Yeah. So sometimes we won and sometimes they won.
Yeah. I thought he was just playing, and then he took his shirt off and started doing push-ups outside the van. Tell them about Douglas and don't make me come down there. So now. Yeah. With that being said, I'm assuming some Douglas people gonna come down here with Cooley High.
I think so.
Because they got something to say to the people down there in Tulsa.
Let me tell y'all something. Colby Jordan.
Top 10 of The Voice.
Is a force to be reckoned with.
She was singing with Patti LaBelle just a short time ago.
So I'm just saying.
Colby is tough.
Cooley High, but I'm just saying.
I can't wait to see that.
I can't wait to see it. So
on the main stage.
Happen on the main stage. It's going to be at 7:00 p.m. On tomorrow. This is hometown greatness right here. That's going to be popping off.
I love it.
And then, of course, on the main stage,
the big stage.
at 8:00.
Yeah.
It's going to be Grammy.
Yeah.
Award-winning artist, Fantasia.
It's gonna be.
She kicking off her shoes, and it's going down.
I cannot wait to see Fantasia on stage.
I have seen her in concert before, and when I tell you,
She puts on a show.
she puts on a show.
I ain't never seen her nowhere.
When you say leave it all on the stage, baby, trust and believe everything she got is laid on the stage.
So, because she won American Idol,
Mhm.
and I just been following her ever since. I just love Fantasia because
Yes.
outside of the music, I love Fantasia for her realness.
Oh yeah, for sure.
About how much she loves family.
Life, legacy, just what she's been through.
That's it.
The realness. I think, and the fact that she loves the Lord.
Right.
She loves the Lord, but you still go through stuff.
Despite what you've been through.
Right.
And I love Fantasia because she's look, I went from the top to the bottom.
Mhm.
Now I'm back.
Yeah.
So I love to hear her story,
Mhm.
stuff that's going on. So I'm glad that we're going to get the seasoned Fantasia.
Right.
She doesn't live, not the young one just now coming out just with the powerful voice. We getting the Fantasias that's been, because when a person sing, but they've been through some things,
Mhm.
they sing different.
Yes.
They walk different.
Yep.
They operate different.
Mhm.
So I'm ecstatic. So for you bordering cities especially, come on down here to Black Wall Street. Fantasia hitting the stage at 8 o'clock for free 99. Now gas is high, so it's gonna cost you $125 to get here. When it's normally, I know, but that didn't have nothing to do with us.
Right.
But at least you're not
Right.
spending $200-300 on tickets for your family. So grab your wife, grab your boot thing, grab the kids you ain't seen in a while, and just grab them
ain't
all.
seen in a while.
Put them in the station wagon.
Who's driving the station wagon? We got SUVs now. What is you talking about?
Station wagons are still out there somewhere.
Mm,
Don't forget about that. But
I
come
had
on.
one though, and it
Get
was
in the
fly.
station wagon like you used to try. Look, back in the day when we had to travel, see, these kids now don't know what we've been through. See, now when they get in, they got headphones, they got all the digital stuff. They watching movies when they travel. We didn't do none of that.
At that
We
A-track.
we had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches put in some. We had to
Right.
pack our stuff. See, all this stopping at Chick-fil-A and the restaurants and all
Oh
that.
no,
That's not how we
Mm-mm.
came through. We took our food on the road with us.
that's right.
You don't look at McDonald's. When you look at it, just say, hi, Mickey D's, because we ain't
Listen,
stopping.
my sister Teresa, we still the same way. We went to Hawaii, and baby, we packed us a lunch while
That's
we
fun.
drove around and saw all the sights.
But Damali, that's what kept us so close.
Yeah,
Back in the day, it might have been a struggle, but we would always find a way.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just sit, pack up all the stuff, mama putting all the sandwiches together, daddy out there working out the car, talking to the car, saying, Bessie, please don't quit me now. And you just going
Li-
through. Look,
Listen, Jeremiah said if a high school named Douglas and Booker T, that's got to be school rivals. You already
be.
know.
gotta be. Gotta
Yes.
be.
Yes, Cousin Pearlie says, good morning, family.
Cousin
Hey, I
Pearlie.
missed you. I'm sitting in Dallas Airport, headed to KC. Where you going to
Okay.
Kansas City for?
Safe travels.
Yeah.
Safe travels. cousin.
Enjoy.
I was looking
Enjoy.
for you early because I was struggling. I barely got the crown back. See, Uncle
Barely.
Brian started hating on me. Jeremiah said, stick a pin in me. Ron prayed for me. All that just because I done went 4 in a row, cousin.
Right.
I had missed. I only had got one, but Damali had a surprise. And now
Had a
they said the
surprise.
show is rigged. Damali done rigged the whole thing. It is not rigged. But nevertheless, again, Fantasia, y'all.
Yes.
Shout out to Dr. Tiffany Kutcher, the Terrence Crutcher Foundation, her team, the volunteers, to our city. Come with good vibes, come with good energy. We're having a great time on Greenwood this weekend.
Okay, and then lastly, on Sunday,
Yes.
there is going to be, sponsored by the Dreamland Tulsa Foundation, a kickball kickoff.
Yeah.
It's a community kickball game gathering and fundraiser at One Oak Field. It's going to be from 4 to 7 p.m. at 201 North Elgin Avenue. So tickets are on sale now. So make sure it's a fundraiser. And the proceeds are going to go to benefit the Tulsa Dreamland Foundation.
Right.
So make sure that you govern yourselves accordingly. I know that Oasis took the crown last
They sure
year.
did. And AJ said he reloaded. He
Right.
coming back. He like the thunder. He
Listen.
going for the repeat.
Listen,
AJ going for the repeat.
and there's a couple of more teams. I think Dr. Crutcher is salty because the Terrence Crutcher Foundation lost.
Yeah.
And so she real
So,
salty. So
yeah,
she's on the comeback.
She been power walking, drinking water. I've been seeing her. Dr. Crutcher ain't going for this.
Right.
She ain't standing for it. Now, another thing for some of y'all that feel like you're going to melt outside if it rain, remember Theater North.
Yeah.
Go to PAC.com because they still got that show going on tomorrow at 8 p.m. and then Sunday at 3 p.m.
Right.
So don't forget about that. I wish I could watch Fantasia and Steven and the crew at the same time because the show is absolutely phenomenal. It's funny. It's emotional. You get it all at Theater Enough. So shout out to Alicia, the producer. Shout out to Steven, Miss Wallace. The whole cast is phenomenal. Right. So don't forget, if you want to make that work, 8 o'clock on tomorrow night. And then on Sunday at 3 p.m., go to PAC.com.
Yep.
And get your ticket. It is well worth it.
Okay, and don't forget EduRec Unplugged Summer Camp is going to be happening June 8th through the 29th. The registration fee is $50. The tuition is $20 a day. Go to edurectulsa.com to register. And then on Monday, our theme is going to be organization. Get your life together.
Get it together, y'all.
So that's what we're going to be talking about. If you would like to advertise your business or events on our show, go to nycu.fm and submit an inquiry. Somebody from our office will get back in contact with you. And the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the host and their guests and not necessarily to this station, affiliate, organization, committee, or other group or individual associated with nycu.fm and KBOB 89.9 FM.
It is Black Wall Street Legacy Fest Takeover in Tulsa this weekend. If you're out and about, we just want you to be safe, you and your family. Thanks for tuning in with us all week. Share this live, but we got to go. This has been the Community Wake Up with one of your hosts, Mr. Charles Harper.
And I'm Damali Wilson.
With our producer, Stephen Keys. It's JB's birthday on Sunday. And Uncle Bobby, thank you for all that you do. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Bounce Back Crash Out Monday. What the Thunder gonna do?
And before we go really quick, Mr. Larry said, will you guys please remind the parents to be mindful of their kids? There's no need to have all black clothing and hoodies on your head when they come to just have a good time. So make sure that we're governing our kids accordingly as we head out to Legacy Fest.
Have a great weekend. Love y'all.